What's good, YouTube? It's about to wouldn't build it back with another banger, and today we'll be reacting to Everything Keeps Falling Apart from Plaqueboymax. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've been kind of having some technical difficulties, so you know, I had to re-download a lot of shit because I lost my shit. You feel me? I couldn't sign into my Windows account. Got stuck in the loop, y'all. Y'all know about it. If y'all know about it, then bro, it's not a good thing to be on. But with that being said, let's get straight to the video. Let's do it.
Scrolling down my timeline looking for something to watch as I eat on some vegan lasagna for dinner, I came across a very interesting channel with a familiar face. Now, either this page was obsessed with Plaqueboymax or Plaqueboymax had a secret channel.
I didn't realize how bad my got. Like, I have a very addictive personality, bro. Like, I love that on God.
Well,
I should be putting that on God. I love beautiful women. Like, it's low-key addiction. Like, if y'all take a look, I'm gonna scroll and screen record. If y'all take a look at my like explore page, like, I just can't help myself. Y'all look too good. What am I supposed to do? I can't help myself. Like, it'd be fucking me up. So it's like, bro, I gotta get lust out of my system. I want to change who I am as a person. I want to get lust out of my system, and I'm gonna be honest, I want to stop smoking weed, but
a channel called PBM, Plaqueboymax's backup slash burner channel, had been posted.
That is some real shit. I'm all for a nigga trying to improve and shit. I'm all for it. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Videos starting back a year ago. But these more recent videos have a little bit of a different tone to them. Not about showing off any flash or him hanging around with his friends, but more about him documenting real life things that are going on, him being very introspective, and him talking about the issues that he's facing in his life and how he's tackling them. Very reminiscent of one Kai Cenat's
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna call him performative.
But after watching a couple of these videos, all other commentary about the death of streaming seems so pointless. It's not gonna come from Clips channel. It's not going to come from e-beefs. It's not going to come from these stream snipers. No, the death of streaming is going to come from the renaissance of the man streaming. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. It goes a very long way. I clearly have a sweater addiction, and I need you guys to support me via subscriptions. Now, back into the content. At the ripe old age of 22, Plaqueboymax seems to be going through some sort of mental health crisis. Being a public figure ages you in ways that people have no clue about. The limelight is bright. Every move that you make is scrutinized and criticized by commentary channels like me. You don't know if you're building real friendships, real relationships. Everything seems fake. Companies are trying to take advantage of you. All these things are happening. So it makes a lot of sense why Plaqueboymax, at his young age, just turning 22, would be going through some sort of mental health crises.
When I tell y'all I was going through it, I was really going through it, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, by day 10, bro, by day 10, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through the rest of these 20 days. Nigga, I'm having nights where I'm in the bathroom, like, just bawling my eyes out. Like, do y'all remember around that time when my friends was here and I'm telling them, like, I was telling them, like, if y'all had a button to press if you want to continue your life, you feel me? Y'all remember that? Bro, I was really on some shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, like, real life. Once again, shout out to all my friends that came out here and, like, helped me stream forward, like, me. Like, or like took the place when I was away from the camera, because without them, that shit, you feel me? Whatever day before the 24 hour and I came home, bro, I just cried on my couch, bro. Like, and I don't be crying that much. Like, I cried on my couch. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I don't even have nobody, bro. Who do I have? I push everybody in my life away. I don't talk to my parents. I'm out here in LA. Like, yeah, I got my cousin, but it's like, damn, bro, like, what am I even doing this for? I could win as much as I want to win, but if I'm not winning with people I care about, do it even matter? Like,
nah, that is real though. Like, I feel like a lot of males' purposes in life, like a lot of guys do feel like this though. If you just making hella money and it doesn't go to nobody, you feel me? You're not doing it for nobody. There's no drive behind it. I'll say that's probably why a lot of dudes push forward with a lot of shit. You got a family to feed, or you trying to get your family out of certain situations, and you feel like you're the only one that can make it out and do what you have to do and shit like that. Like, I feel like a lot of dudes really do that shit. Even when it comes to like the end goal, which is like finding your significant other. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you're doing it for them. You're doing it for the people you hold dear, you love. It's simple.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And I just started reflecting. I mean, I've been talking to God. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Because I'm really genuinely not understanding, like, why is there so much negative energy around me? Why do I feel like so much hatred? Like, and I just realized, bro, like, You can blame other people for your actions, but that shit all stems from you, bro. You create your universe.
Now, I'm not asking you guys to sympathize or empathize with
wise
Plaqueboymax or
words,
any streamer, simply due to the fact that I know that that's hard for a lot of people to look at somebody who makes a shit ton of money and say that they are going through any sorts of troubles or problems or anything like that. Hell, that's just the way that this society is set up. But the reality is that these guys have lived 1,000 lifetimes in the span of 4 to 5 years. And for the most part, they don't have big teams surrounding them, so they're having to take on anything and everything. When I look at the streamer universe, most people's teams are made up of cousins, brothers, assistants that they find off of Instagram. So while capitalizing and maintaining on the careers they have built, they are also having to internalize every situation and take it on by themselves. And people forget these are kids and they are doing kid things. But at some point you can only bend but so much before you break. The old stuff gets old really, really fast. And those that are looking to maintain some sort of sensibilities about themselves change. They evolve. Plaqueboymax goes on a journey uncovering some deeply profound issues that are plaguing not just him, but what I would acknowledge are issues that plague a large majority of the male audience that makes up his audience and my audience as well. Hell, a lot of these people's audience. He talks about our consumption habits, what we intake as we consume all of this content and how it can be detrimental to us.
Anyways, bro, point is, bro, I'm laying in my bed, bro, and I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, this bad bitch is like my pick. I'm like, yo, I was doing some research. I'll be deep diving, researching into music stuff. It really fascinates me and I like learning about it. And I'm trying to just consume more, bro. You are what you eat, nigga. I be consuming bullshit. Twitter, y'all got me fucked up, nigga. One scroll, I'm out here seeing AI cock getting slapped on a whole face. That's not it.
Okay.
Now that
Like
is
just random shit, bro.
no, that is wild though. I've seen some shit like that. X is like a new porn hub for some reason. It's like a new porn site. The amount of corn site. Oh my gosh, porn site. Man, it don't matter, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like porn site. Like I'm gonna be honest, that shit is straight up pornography. Like it's crazy. There's no unless you you don't want to see that shit, like you want to blur it out, you have to click the video to actually see what the video is doing. Bro, that shit is straight up. You can't scroll on X for 1 second without coming across,
That's
porn,
bad
bro.
consumption. Now, look at me. I'm not doing well. If I start consuming things that can better my life, like, for example, like, not on some KC3 reading books with a timer shit. Shout out my VVet soldiers. But now I'm more so on some, like let me learn about things I'm
VVet
interested
soldiers is
in.
crazy.
And fields I'm interested in. Let me like just consume more of that. Bro, why have I not sat and watched a movie on my own or like just in general in the past like 5 years?
I think Plaqueboymax is increasingly right here. Now, off top, like he said, that does not mean that you have to totally throw away all of the things that you once consumed. I definitely don't want you to put down this unemployed news, but that doesn't mean that everything that you consume is straight garbage or nonsensical or not for the betterment of yourself and your growth. He mentioned how Kai Cenat is doing the same thing with his reading journey, and a lot of people are already acknowledging that there have been improvements in Kai Cenat without even seeing him as much as we used to. We are so used to these quick hits and quick fixes of content, whether it be TikTok, IG Reels, tweets, he say, she say, big captions or whatever. Rarely are we ever consuming these deeply complex things or something that just takes a little bit more brain power than what my 15-second scroll has. It can truly stunt your development. And what most people don't understand is that it also harms your creativity. It harms how you're able to deal with things in the real world. You need a good mix of these things. And with everything being able to come to you so quick, fast, and easy, Plaqueboymax has acknowledged that his vices have basically gotten out of control. But he is going to try to get a rein on those things.
I need to tame my vices, which is women and smoking. Those really the main ones, bro. I'm gonna be honest, that's the main shit. Like I really gotta do better, bro.
That's a
So
lot
I
of
think I'm
nigga
gonna go
shit.
celibate. I think I'm gonna cut off all girls that I talk to. Like I'm gonna just ghost them.
Now, before the cannabinoid crusaders come into my comment section speaking about how we
ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes if you're not in the right place to where you have your one particular person, but instead you're getting distracted by multiple women and shit like that, and it's not helping you get anywhere, like nothing's helping you, that's not helping you. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, those people don't deserve your time. I don't like, you feel me? Nobody deserves your time if they're not adding good to your time. If they're not adding anything to the time that you are giving people, they're not They not worth it, man. So not everybody deserves your time, bro.
Is beneficial
Everybody.
this and how it's not addictive that. I just wanted to be clear. Plaqueboymax is identifying that he has addiction problems with these things, how these things are impacting his life, and how he is trying to change for the betterment for him. Not a PSA of Ohmeezzy telling you to put anything down, but it is good to see that somebody so young can acknowledge when some things are detrimental in their lives and at least attempt to make some sort of change, because the real world impacts and his ease of access to getting these things are not what's beneficial for him. He even acknowledged this in a video he made after the Grammy situation, that he did smoke to celebrate, but ultimately did a good job avoiding being lustful with women, looking at them and contacting them in that type of way. So some wins and some losses.
I haven't fucked up. Last night, I'm not gonna lie, I smoked, right? And this is the problem with smoking. Smoking makes you like more susceptible to doing things you shouldn't be doing. That's literally my biggest problem with smoking. It makes you sluggish the next day, and it makes you susceptible to do things you wouldn't normally do. For example, I'm not gonna lie, there was this girl that was texting me. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I was airing her shit. I've been airing every girl that I was talking to. They was getting aired. She texted me. I ignored it. I smoked. She called me. I picked up. I was literally in the booth. I was at the studio yesterday. I picked that motherfucker up. I'm gonna keep it a stack. She was finna slide in my shit. Regardless, right? I didn't end up making her cool. But it's like, bro, if I wasn't high, that would have never happened. I promise you. I guarantee it. So it's like, bro, what am I doing here? You feel me? That's why smoking be fucked up for me. I'm also going strong with the other shit. Nigga, I'm not beating my meat. Yo, when niggas saw that clip and tried to make me some gooner, nigga, I don't be beating my meat. Maybe once, twice, 5 times a week. All right, nigga. Feel me? Here and there. Bro,
Nah, 5 times a week is a lot, though. Like, you feel me? Like, it is a lot. You know what I'm saying? For each day, you probably beat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You feel me? All right, but how many times? Like, that's probably the thing. How many times did you beat your meat, man? You probably beat your meat probably like twice in a day, or I don't know. You probably did it more than once, or twice in a day throughout the week. One of the weeks, weekdays at least.
Off that though. I'm completely off that. My bigger problem was that I was spending too much time on women that I'm not trying to build a future with. I don't know how niggas made that some goon out conversation, because niggas need their headlines. It's fine. Regardless though, I'm going strong. This is my 4th, 5th day, something like that. We are probably I'm gonna go to March 1st.
Part of the problem with the streaming community is that all these things that Plaqueboymax is saying that he is avoiding have been encouraged by content creators, by people around him, etc., etc. This is basically like the rockstar era. You know, Jimi Hendrix, Santana, Metallica, whatever you want to say. Drugs are around, girls are around, opportunity is around. And at some point, you get hip to the overindulgence that you are partaking in, and you just want to check out. I have a theory that that's part of the reason why we haven't seen some streamers recently, kind of like Duke Dennis, partially because he gets aired out every other week, but also because, hey, this lifestyle can just be a lot. And ultimately, this opportunities take away from any sort of bigger, better, or greater mission that you're having. You're just there to entertain the same audience over and over again by doing the same.
I feel like getting rich is not what people think. Like, I mean, or being famous. I mean, being famous and having the, you know, money and all types of shit. The same way these rappers and all these other celebs and be doing it. It's a facade, bro. These people are dying underneath all that shit, bro. Underneath all of that, bro, they hurt. I can tell. And some of them be selling their souls. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like, bro. Nah, ain't no selling a soul for any of that. For me, at least for me.
Routine things over and over again. Let's get high. Let's invite a bunch of women onto the stream. Let's make some half-baked rap songs, and then ultimately fuck the women. It's just a cycle. It's repetitive, and I think this makes your creation clock tick just a little bit faster. Now, the final video that I watched about Plaqueboymax was called "I Almost Sold Out," shaking my head, specifically because the world is in the situation that it is in currently, and situation should have an S on the end because there's so much going on. Plaqueboymax speaks on how not saying things based on how it impacts your money, even if it goes against your moral compass, means that you basically sold out, you compromised, and it's not a good thing.
But if you change who you are for this, you're compromised. If you are afraid to speak out over something that is real life going on in the world that you don't stand for, but you don't speak out for it, against it because of this, you're compromised.
Wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You change who you are and what you truly love doing. Because of this, you're compromised and you sold your soul. You're a sellout, and I will never sell out.
Simple words on surface level, but I
That's
think
real.
that people don't understand how easy it is to compromise yourself based on the dollars and cents that these people are getting. And let me say kids, because all these guys are young. This isn't inherently about some sort of political statements that Plaqueboy regrets not making, or, you know, didn't say in the past, or, you know, hasn't had the opportunity to praise certain countries. It's not about that necessarily. This is also about limiting your creative scope simply due to the fact that somebody might be telling you don't do that. Hey, bring this person on because there's a bag involved. Don't bring that person on because there's a bag to be lost. Don't follow your dreams simply due to the fact that your dreams may not be the most profitable way about going about making content. I think that this aligns with a lot of people's thoughts when it comes to content creation lately. The you in YouTube has been lost, and now everybody's just a slave to the algorithm, doing anything and everything that the
clicks,
audience
for
wants
money.
them to do, or the numbers want them to do. So much so that if you look at people's past selves and look at their current versions, they are totally unidentifiable. They look like two different people. And so far, Plaqueboymax has seen positive reception to the content that he is making and the journey that he is on.
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? Me and Max have talked about this before. It actually kind of saddens me, low key. I wish.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
honestly,
I forgot. The phase group broke apart, didn't it? Yo, a lot of, to be honest, all the big streamers that were streaming and shit like that, yeah, it pretty much died. I'm not gonna lie, it died. If you wasn't already solidified into the space, you feel me? Like you're not really making any noise anymore. Like these heavy hitters right here, they already did all the shit. They don't got it. They don't even have to go ahead and watch. I mean, and stream anymore. They can start a YouTube channel, do that shit, stream here and there. No more of that Mafia-thon shit. No more of that 30 days, a month, or 2 months streaming nonstop. None of that shit. That shit's over with. We had a good run, man. It was cool while it lasted, man. It was fun while it lasted. But I feel like a lot of the motherfuckers, like the streamer fans, they ruined that shit because like motherfuckers like to hate and do a whole lot of shit, do too much while motherfuckers is trying to entertain y'all. Y'all do too much. Like if you was one of those haters, then something's wrong with you. Like if you was just like hating just to hate, something's up with you.
wish Max could just somehow make his shit work while also being a part of like shit with us. But I honestly get it, and I'll always respect him. Bro, I asked him to hang out last weekend, but both of us couldn't on the day that he said he was good. Bro, I love Max, bro. I wish me and him could hang out more.
A whole other.
Bro, if you ever need a friend, Max, I'm always here.
If every day was a good day, there would be no good days. Remember that.
If every day was a good day, there would be no good days. It would be a regular day. Maxwellium Dent! You're a genius. Once again, you have given us a quote. Maxwellium Dent. Wow. You have done it once more. If every day was a good day, there would be no good days. Maxwell Dent. He is the oracle.
But just like in the Kai Cenat situation, I'm
he
seeing
ugly
a
as hell for
room
that
that is divided. Part of the y'all can sympathize with them, saying, this is genuinely sad, man. Life isn't about making millions of dollars or being the best, whatever your profession is. It's about forming genuine relationships with people and having experiences and moments with them. And then there's others saying that this new spin on mental health is the new grift from the streaming industry. You'll always have your haters in these situations, but I'm here to tell you that it's okay for a 20-something-year-old to have some sort of new awakening about life. And guess what? He's probably going to have it again at 23/24, and then again at 24, 25. And then when he has kids, and then when he turns 30. People usually have these journeys about themselves. They won't always stay one-sided. They'll learn, they'll grow. They'll go from left, they'll go from right, they'll go from up, they'll go from down. Nobody's life is this linear thing.
true.
And especially as you get into these extreme professions or extreme realities like streaming is, it makes it easier to actually understand that these young men are having this quote unquote awakening and stepping away from all these different things. No, I don't think that this is the end of Max as we know it. I think that
I mean, look, it happened a lot with even the gym culture and stuff. A lot of the anime heads, when the gym culture and anime combined, bro, oh my gosh, that was the best combination ever. Oh my God, man. Man, when they combined anime with the gym culture got fire times 10. It was fire times 10. Because I remember when going to the gym, like when I first started going to the gym, it wasn't really all that. I'm not gonna say it wasn't popular, but I know it was not as big as it is today. I say like my generation definitely started, you know, emphasizing the gym more in our daily life, especially because food is expensive. Like a lot of shit is expensive. So why would I pay to eat out when I could make a 5-star meal at home for cheap?
He'll
And it
do
lasts
some
me
of the
2-3
same
days.
things like he used to do in the past. But do I
I
think
think
that he'll
that's what
ditch
made it
some of his old
made
ways?
a
Of
shift
course. That's
from
what growth is. And I think the people that
big backs
criticize
to
this growth by
gym
calling it
heads,
some
gym
sort of
rats.
grift are legitimately stupid. So kudos to you, Max, and kudos to anybody else that will go on this journey to put away their childish ways that have been heightened by the streaming era. If it means less streams, so be it. But ultimately, if it means growth, then hey, good on you.
Man, they killed. Hey, streaming died quick as shit. Then, man. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh, that's crazy work. I'm not gonna cap to you. But that's the end of the video. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button if y'all want to stay updated on the next video. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.